Have you ever met someone whose presence disrupted the entire fabric of your inner world? Someone whose arrival felt less like a coincidence and more like divine choreography? According to Carl Jung, love, especially soul-level love, is not just about romantic union. It's a profound invitation to evolve, to transform, and to finally come home to yourself. Jung's depth psychology teaches us that when a person enters your life with emotional intensity, uncanny synchronicities, and a mirror-like reflection of your inner truth, they might not be the one in the traditional sense, but they may be the one your soul has been waiting for to trigger your growth. This video will explore the 3 signs, rooted in Jungian psychology, that a man may be chosen by the universe for you, not as a fairy tale fantasy, but as a sacred catalyst. 1. The shadow mirror, when he awakens what you've repressed. Carl Jung coined the term shadow to describe the hidden aspects of our psyche, the parts we ignore, suppress, or deny. These could include unacknowledged anger, forbidden desires, fear, or even our dormant power. When you meet a man and feel an intense emotional reaction, desire, fear, attraction, or resistance, he might be acting as a mirror for your shadow. He isn't just showing up to be loved, he's activating what's unloved within you. If you've spent years avoiding your own anger, you might be magnetically pulled to a man who is blunt, assertive, even aggressive. If you've repressed your sensuality, his energy might awaken both desire and fear of surrender. If you've built a fortress of control around your heart, he might challenge you to drop it and simply trust. This isn't about romantic comfort. This is about soul recognition. According to Jung, the shadow must be confronted, integrated, and loved, not exiled. The man who triggers you most deeply could be offering you that very opportunity. His presence is not random, it's cosmic precision. Love, in this light, becomes less about butterflies and more about becoming whole. 2. The Animus Awakening, reclaiming your inner masculine. In Jungian theory, the animus represents the inner masculine aspect of a woman. It governs logic, courage, boundaries, and purposeful action. The immature animus may manifest as perfectionism, harsh self-criticism, or the obsession with finding a man to complete you. When a woman has not yet made the animus conscious, she may project it outward, idealizing a man, seeing him as her savior, or depending on him for validation. If a man awakens obsession, fear of abandonment, or the illusion that you can't live without him, it may not be love. It may be a projection of your unconscious animus. However, when your animus becomes conscious and integrated, everything shifts. You no longer look to a man to fill the void within. You begin to see him not as a missing piece, but as a mirror reflecting your own strength and wisdom. You admire him without idolizing him. You walk beside him, not behind. You feel seen without silencing yourself. You respect his truth without sacrificing your own. His presence does not diminish your power. It amplifies it. If he calls forth your voice, your authenticity, your vision for life, he may be a true soul-aligned partner. Not because he saves you, but because he reminds you to save yourself. 3. The Synchronicity Signal, divine timing and symbolic connection. Jung introduced the concept of synchronicity to describe meaningful coincidences, events that seem linked not by logic, but by inner resonance. You may see his name repeatedly, dream about him before you meet, or cross paths in ways that defy ordinary explanation. But synchronicity is not about magical thinking or desperation. It's not an invitation to obsess. True synchronicity feels calm, not chaotic. It feels like a quiet, knowing in your bones, not anxiety in your chest. When synchronicities appear, ask yourself, what is this awakening in me? What is this relationship inviting me to see, heal, or embody? The universe does not always send someone to stay forever. Sometimes it sends a soul connection to act as a mirror, a message, and a catalyst. The real sign of divine orchestration isn't in how long he stays, it's in how deeply he helps you transform. From obsession to sovereignty, the real work of soul-aligned love. We often confuse intensity with destiny, but not every powerful connection is meant to last. Some are meant to shake you awake, not tuck you in. Jung warned against the unconscious belief in romantic saviors. The fantasy that someone will sweep you off your feet and erase all your pain is not love. It's projection. The true soul-chosen man will not complete you. He will confront you. He will reflect back the very places where you still abandon yourself, silence your voice, or shrink to fit someone else's expectations. And yet, he will not do so with cruelty or control. He will do so with a consistent presence, a stabilizing energy, a quiet invitation that says, you can be all of you here, even the parts you're afraid to show. Individuation. Through love. Becoming whole in the mirror of connection. Individuation is the process of becoming whole, and according to Jung, love is one of its most powerful catalysts. The right man will not ask you to betray yourself for the sake of peace. He will hold space for your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. He will not fear your intensity or softness. He will walk beside you, not above you. He will not rescue you from your wounds, but he will honor your healing process. You will not lose your path in him. You will deepen it. Your truth will not scare him. It will invite him to speak his own. In his presence, you'll feel inspired, not drained. You'll want to express your creativity, voice your needs, pursue your purpose, not hide, shrink, or perform. Old patterns, new choices, transforming through conscious relationship. Meeting a soul-aligned partner doesn't eliminate your wounds. In fact, it often brings them to the surface. You'll notice the urge to please, the fear of being too much, or the temptation to close off when things get intimate. But this time, you'll pause, you'll breathe, you'll choose a new response. The right man won't trigger your trauma to control you. He'll help you recognize it, face it, and heal it. He won't play games to activate your anxiety. He'll create space for grounded connection. This kind of love doesn't fix you. It holds up a mirror and asks, are you ready to love yourself here too? Love as a spiritual practice, sovereignty within intimacy. This relationship becomes a practice ground for presence, boundaries, and truth. You learn to give without losing yourself, to receive without guilt, to express needs without manipulation. Love, then, is no longer possession. It becomes freedom. You don't abandon yourself to maintain the connection. You deepen yourself to nurture it. He honors your individuality, not fears it. He cherishes your softness, not exploits it. And you? You stand taller, speak clearer, love braver. Signs you found a soul-aligned connection. You feel both challenged and safe in his presence. Your nervous system relaxes around him. He does not demand your light, but walks beside it. The connection awakens your feminine essence, intuition, and power. You choose yourself more deeply because of how he reflects you. The final truth: he's not there to save you. He's there to remind you. If he's truly chosen by the universe, it's not because he fulfills a fantasy. It's because he awakens the truth you've buried beneath fear, pain, or illusion. The point isn't whether he stays forever. The point is whether you stay with yourself because of what he mirrors back to you. This is the paradox of soul-aligned love. It breaks you open in the exact places where you were closed, and in doing so, it frees you. So when you find such a connection, cherish it, but don't idolize it. Let it deepen your alignment with yourself. Let it call forth your integrity, your presence, your sovereignty. Because in the end, The greatest love story is not about being chosen by another. It's about choosing yourself so completely that when the right person arrives, you meet them not in longing, but in wholeness. Stay awake, stay aligned, stay sovereign. Jung didn't romanticize love. He revered it as a path of individuation, a sacred journey of becoming. If someone enters your life and triggers a deep transformation, don't rush to possess it. Pause, reflect, listen, ask. What part of me is being awakened? What illusion is being burned away? What truth is being born? That's how you know if he's truly chosen by the universe. Not because he rescues you, but because he reminds you that you were whole all along.